Purusha Sukta is a very popular thing. See, I have to go to Ramayana, but before this. Purusha Sukta occurs in the 10th mandala, 90th Sukta, 12th. Okay, 90th Sukta. There the 12th mantra, Brahmanasya Mukhamasit, Bahu Rajanya Kritaha, Uru Tadased Vaishya, Padbhyagam Shudraha Ajayata. Padbhyam Shudraha Ajayata. Okay. This has become very popular to show that the Veda puts Shudra down. Okay. And Dr. Ambedkar, in his book Who Are Shudras, he popularized this mantra, giving extreme importance to this mantra, over importance to this mantra, telling that since this mantra is coming, Manusmriti has proclaimed Veda is the highest authority. I am wondering, since this mantra comes, Manusmriti proclaims that the Veda is greatest pramana for dharma. This is very interesting. I am surprised with this statement, and he gives every word's meaning of this mantra, not only in one paragraph or two paragraphs. He writes several essays regarding this mantra, giving various interpretations. Aham Vedmi Mahatmanam, for which Periyachambali wrote several pages of interpretation. Like that, he enjoys this mantra, Brahmanasya Mukhamasit. And I think he must be the person who must have given the huge importance and largest interpretation for this mantra. Okay, fine. Let it be so. But even that, he only popularized this, please understand. He only popularized this mantra, showing that this mantra is the foundation of all ill-treatment, whatever is happening here. Okay, in the name of caste or creed. What does this mantra say? This mantra says, Brahmana is the face of Purusha, the cosmic being. Kshatriya, the arms. Vaishya, the thighs. And Shudra, the foot. This is what the mantra says. Interestingly, the one who popularized this mantra and established that this mantra is the base of all ill treatments, the same person, the same Dr. Ambedkar, wonders how this mantra can come in Rig Veda. Because nowhere in Rig Veda I see this kind of ill treatment. And everywhere in Rig Veda, I can see, I could have read his own passage, I did not bring it here. The peaceful coexistence of all jobs and careers, this is what he says. Rig Vedic people, Rig Vedic society was matured enough to have the peaceful coexistence of all careers together. All careers people, all community people living together happily. This is what I see in Rig Vedic society. Yet how this mantra can occur in Rig Veda at all? And he also further says, for this reason, this mantra has to be a later addition. This mantra has to be an interpolation in Rig Veda, also in Purusha Sukta. This is what the same Dr. Ambedkar is telling. Of course, I don't see in that way. I'm just presenting what Ambedkar says, that's all. I don't see in that way. But one thing has to be understood. I perceive in this way, we need to understand this. He is also presenting the Purusha Sukta found in Yajurveda and also Atharva Veda. Ambedkar presents both. But very, very important thing is, many scholars don't notice that Purusha Sukta found in Samaveda. Okay. Purusha Sukta found in Samaveda doesn't have this mantra, point number 1. A very, very important thing. And Rigvedic 10th mandala, okay, it is not coming in Rigvedic 2nd or 3rd or 4th mandala. Rigvedic 10th mandala, which has this Purusha Sukta, of course, we need to understand, we need to first recognize the Samavedic Purusha Sukta doesn't have this mantra, this Brahmanasya Mukhamasitu mantra. Only the 10th mandala of Rig Veda has this mantra. This has to be understood, point number 1. Let me come to the second point. See, Rigvedic Purusha Sukta is from the 10th mandala, 90th Sukta. Just before 2 Suktas, 87th Sukta, Rigvedic 87th Sukta, there is a mantra, is from the 10th mantra, Moolam Yatudanasya Vrascha. This is a mantra. Treda Moolam Yatudanasya Vrascha. There Sayana comments, Moolam means feet. Please understand, in Vedic literature, in several places, Moolam means feet. Feet means Moolam, both. Please understand, in the Rig Veda or in the any Veda, every limb is a symbol of some concept. Hand is a symbol of some action. Like that it goes. And feet is a symbol of movement. ஞாபகம் இருக்காப்பா? எந்த அங்கம் எந்த கான்செப்டினுடைய சிம்பல் அப்படின்னு ரிக்வேதத்தில் ஒரு சூக்தமே இருக்கு. There is a suktam dedicated in Rig Veda which says which anga is the symbol of what concept. Any Rig Veda student? Hastaviva Tanve Sambhavishta. The Sukta is about Ashwini Kumaras, Ashwins, okay, which talk about how Ashwins are doing welfare like our several limbs, in which Ashwins work for our welfare like hands. So, hands' job is to work. Then
Padeva no nayatam vasyo accha.
Padeva no nayatam vasyo accha. Pada is foot. Okay, foot represents nayatam, taking. Okay, taking us further. See the symbol of the pada. What is the meaning of that pada? Next.
Oshta viva madhva sneva.
Oshta viva madhva. Oshta means lips. Lips represent sweet words. Okay. Like that, the whole sukta is dedicated for then.
Stana viva pipyatam jivasenaha.
Stana iva pipyatam jivasenaha. May Ashwins bless us, shower us for our life like breast. So like this, the whole sukta, in the whole sukta you can find the every limb's concept behind the limb. So here in this context, when we go through Padeva Nayatam, liya. So foot represent taking or leading or moving. That idea we can get from this mantra. Dhanyawad. Padaviva Nayatam. Like the feet. So what feet represents? Movement, taking us further. That is one meaning of feet. In our commentary itself, commentary starts like Vedena Vedo Vigyayaha. Vedic passages have to be understood by the Vedic passages themselves. So in that sense, now we understand what is the meaning of the foot. Second meaning, Moolam, Treda Moolam Yatudanasya Vrascha. Moolam means foundation. Of course, Treda Moolam Yaddanasya Vrascha, the 10th mandala, 87th sukta is a very unfamiliar mantra. There is a very popular expression in all our Vedic rituals. When we are performing Vedic rituals, the priest asks us to do this with the darba grass. Moolam agram madhyam, agram moolam madhyam, agram moolam madhyam. What's the meaning of moolam there? Moolam means foundation. Moolam is base. Okay. So, Padvyam Shudraha Ajayata. Here we need to understand base. Okay. Brahmanosya Mukhamasit means Brahmana represents teaching. Bahu Rajanya Kritaha. Rajanya represents arms. Arms means the what to say? Defense. Okay. Vaishya represents business, and business is the center of society. Vartayam samsritastate loko hi sukhamedhate. So, business is the center of society, therefore, they are thais. And Shudra is moolam. Shudra is the foundation. Shudra is the base. Feet. So, he is called as feet. Point number 1. Point number 2, he takes the society further. For that reason also, charana viva nayatam. For that reason also, he is taken to be charana, feet. These are, and the very important thing is, as the Veda doesn't have any prejudice regarding any community or class, no prejudice is found regarding human race. We are seeing all these things. In the same way, in the Veda, we don't see any prejudice regarding the human limbs. Hand is greater than leg. Leg is inferior to head. And this is inferior limb. That kind of prejudices came long after the Veda. Please understand this. So we can't associate all these kinds of prejudices with the Veda. In our society, we may think leg to be inferior to head. But the Vedic people did not perceive in that way. As any community or any person, here only person, Brahmanaha asya mukhamasit, Bahu Rajanyaha, doesn't even talk about community. It talks about a person. Rajanya is a person. Brahmana is a person. Vaishya is a person. Any community has, or a person has a part, a vital part in this society. Society itself is seen as a Purusha, a cosmic being. In that cosmic being, all these are parts. All these are parts. With all these parts only, with all the parts, the human body is functioning. In the same way, with all these humans and their contributions, the society is functioning. Only to show that, Purusha Sukta shows Brahmana as face, Kshatriya as Rajanya as arms, and Shudra as foot. Foot was, in the Vedic life, in the Vedic society, foot was never considered to be inferior at all. If you want another example, among ashrams, sannyasins are taken to be foot. This itself is enough to show you how they are not inferior. That is why sannyasins are called as Sri Charanas. In Tamil, they are called as Adihal. Ramalinga Adihal, they say. Adihal, Sri Charanas. This kind of expression, why it comes? Because they are the foot. Again, foot means the base. And again, the foot means the movement. That we have to understand in this way.